Let's study the next problem. Mahindra and Virat are sitting at a distance of 1 meter from each other. Their masses are 75 kg and 80 kg respectively. What is the gravitational force between them? Value of capital G is given, that is 6.67 into 10 to the power minus 11 Newton meter square per kg square. My dear student, here we have to find the gravitational force between Mahindra and Virat, whose masses is given 75 kg and 80 kg respectively. They are sitting at a distance of 1 meter from each another. Let's solve the problem. Answer. Let the masses of Mahindra and Virat be M1 and M2 respectively, and the distance between them be R. So my dear student, we are going to write the data which is given to us. M1 is equal to 75 kg, M2 is equal to 80 kg, R is equal to 1 meter, G is given to us, and that is 6.67 into 10 to the power minus 11 Newton meter square per kg square. Now my dear student, we know the formula. F is equal to G M1 into M2 upon R square. Let's put the value. F is equal to G 6.67 into 10 to the power minus 11 Newton meter square per kg square into 75 kg into 80 kg upon R square, and R is 1 meter square. We can write. F is equal to 6.67 into 10 to the power minus 11 into 75 into 80 upon 1 square. My dear student, 1 square is 1, so we don't have to write 1 at the denominator. So we will arrange so that the simplification will be easy for us. So we can write here 6.67 into 75 into 80 into 10 to the power minus 11. 1 square is 1, there is no need to write. F is equal to 6.67 into 75 into 80, we can write 8 into 10 into 10 to the power minus 11. F is equal to 6.67 into 75 into 8 into 10, 1 minus 11. F is equal to 6.67 into 75 into 8 into 10 to the power 1 minus 11 is 10. 11 greater number minus, we can write here minus 10. My dear student, here we have to remove the decimal point. F is equal to 6.67 into 100 into 75 into 8 into 10 to the power minus 10 upon 100. By doing so, my dear student, the point is removed. So here we can write F is equal to 667 into 75 into 8 into 10 to the power minus 10 and 100, which is at the denominator, we can write 10 square. Now my dear student, 10 to the power 2 we can take in the numerator and we can write it in this way. F is equal to 667 into 75 into 8 into 10 to the power minus 10, and 2 will go in the numerator, plus 2 will become minus 2, so we can write here minus 2. So F is equal to 667 into 75 into 8 into 10 to the power minus plus sign will be minus 12. Now my dear student, here when we multiply 667 into 75 into 8, we get F is equal to 4,00200 into 10 to the power minus 12. Now my dear student, if we take point after one digit, we can write F is equal to 4.002 into 10 to the power minus 7. And now our answer is force is equal to 4.002 into 10 to the power minus 7 Newton. So we can write the gravitational force between Mahindra and Virat will be 4.002 into 10 to the power minus 7 Newton. Let's study the next problem. Let's study the next problem. Calculate the gravitational force due to Earth on Mahindra, who has mass of 75 kg. My dear student, here we have to find the gravitational force on Mahindra due to Earth, and here the mass of Mahindra is given 75 kg, mass of Earth is given, radius of Earth is given, and capital G is given. Let's try to solve the problem. Let the masses of Earth and Mahindra be M1 and M2 respectively, and capital R be the distance between them. Therefore, my dear student, M1 is equal to 6 into 10 to the power 24 kg is given to us. M2 is equal to 75 kg is given to us. Radius of earth, that is the distance between them, r, is given to us, and that is 6.4 into 10 to the power 6 meter, and the value of capital G is given. G is equal to 6.67 into 10 to the power minus 11 Newton meter square per kg square. So my dear student, you know the formula. F is equal to G m1 into m2 upon r square. Let's put the value. F is equal to 6.67 into 10 to the power minus 11 Newton meter square per kg square. M1 6 into 6 into 10 to the power 24 kg into 75 kg divided by r square, and r is given to us, that is 6.4 into 10 to the power 6 meter whole square. So my dear student, we can write F is equal to 6.67 into 10 to the power minus 11 into 6 into 10 to the power 24 into 75 upon 6.4 into 6.4 into 10 to the power 6 into 10 to the power 6. Here my dear student, we have removed the bracket. We can write F is equal to, now my dear student, to make the calculation easy, we will take 10 to the power notation towards one side. So we can write 6.67 into 6 into 75 into 10 to the power 24 into 10 to the power minus 11. My dear student, here we have taken 10 to the power at one side the equation and we have rearranged it. Divided by 6.4 into 6.4 into 10, 6 plus 6 we can write. F is equal to 6.67 into 6 into 75 into 10 to the power 24 minus 11 divided by 6.4 into 6.4 into 10 to the power 6 plus 6, 12. So we can write here 12. F is equal to 6.67 into 6 into 75 into 10 to the power 24 minus 11. 24 minus 11. We get 4 minus 1, 3, 2 minus 1, 1. So we get 10 to the power 13. We'll write 6.4 into 6.4 as it is, and 10 to the power 12 will take in the numerator. So we can write 10 to the power 13 minus 12. 12 we have taken in the numerator. So we can write F is equal to 6.67 into 6 into 75 into 10 to the power 13 minus 12 is 1 upon 6.4 into 6.4. Now my dear student, we have to remove the decimal point. So here 2 decimal point we have to shift ahead, and the denominator also we have to remove the point 2 decimal. So we can directly write f is equal to 667 into 6 into 75 upon 64 into 64. Here my dear student, 1 2 digit we have to shift the point, and in denominator also 1 and 2 digit we have to shift the point. So we can directly write the values without decimal point. Now my dear student, here the step has become very simple. Now if we simplify the step, we get f is equal to 73.278 into 10 to the power 1. So need not to write. Now my dear student, this we can write in this way. F is equal to 732.78. F is equal to 733 Newton will be the force. So my dear student, the gravitational force acting on Mahindra will be 733 Newton. We'll write in the words. The gravitational force on Mahindra due to Earth will be 733 Newton. This is the answer. Let's find the next answer. Let's study the next problem. My dear student, here assuming the acceleration in the example which we have already studied between Mahindra and Virat is kept constant. So assuming that the acceleration remain constant, how long will Mahindra take to move 1 centimeter towards Virat is asked to us. Here acceleration is given to us. Let's solve the question. My dear student, acceleration is given to us as 5.34 into 10 to the power minus 9 meter per second square. S is given to us, that is 1 centimeter, which is equal to 1 into 10 to the power minus 2 meter. So my dear student, here centimeter we have converted into meter. My dear student, we have an equation. S is equal to ut plus half at square. Here u is initial velocity and it is 0. So S is equal to 0 into t plus half at square we can write. S is equal to half 80 square we will get. Now my dear student, we can take 2 to the other side of the equation. We can write twice s is equal to a t square. My dear student, now a we will take to the other side of equation, we will get twice s upon a is equal to t square. Now my dear student, here we can write twice s upon a under root is equal to t. So my dear student, here we have got t is equal to under root twice s upon a. Now we will try to put the value, because we have asked how long, means time we have to find out. So now we will put the value. T is equal to under root 2 into s is given to us 1 into 10 to the power minus 2 upon acceleration is given to us, that is 5.34 into 10 to the power minus 9. T is equal to under root 2 into 10 to the power minus 2 upon 5.34. 10 to the power minus 9 will take it up. So here we can write 10 to the power minus 2, minus will become plus 9. T is equal to under root 2 into 10 to the power plus minus minus 9 minus 2 is 7. So we can write 2 into 10 to the power 7 upon 5.34. My dear student, now we are going to try to remove the point. So we can write t is equal to under root 2 into 10 to the power 7 upon 5.34 into 100 into 100. So my dear student, t is equal to under root 2 into 10 to the power 7 into 10 to the power 2 upon 5, 3, 4 we can easily write. Now my dear student, here t is equal to under root 2 into 10 to the power 7 plus 2 upon 5, 3, 4 we can write t is equal to under root 2 into 10 to the power 9, 7 plus 2 is equal to 9 upon 5/34 we can write. T is equal to, now my dear student, if we divide 2 by 534 we will get 0.003745 into 10 to the power 9. Now my dear student, t is equal to under root. Now if we will take the point 1, 2, 3 digit ahead, so we can write 3.745 into 10 to the power 6. Now my dear student, here t is equal to under root 3.745 we can keep under the root, and 10 to the power 6 we can take outside the root, and we can write here into 10 to the power 3. Now my dear student, we have to find the root of 3.745 and let's find the square root of 3.745. In order to find the square root of 3.745, we have to make the pairs. So we have to make the pairs on both the side of the digit. So 3 will come in one pair, 74 will come in another pair, and here 5 is there, so we can put here 0, and 50 will come in another pair. So my dear student, the first thing which we have to do for finding out the square root of any number with a decimal point, we have to make the pair as I have shown you. Now my dear student, here we will take such a number which is near 3 or less than 3. We will find out the square of that number. So if we take 1, 1s are 1. 1 square is 1. And subtract, here we will get 3 minus 1, that is 2. Point will take as it is above. And this pair 74 will take down. So we can write 2, 7, 4. 1, 1s are 1, so we will add 1, we will get here 2. Now my dear student, we have to find such a digit here. By multiplying that digit with the same digit, we will get a value near to 74. For example, here my dear student, we have 2. If we take a number 9 and then multiply it with the same number, that is 29 into 9, we will get 261. So which is close to 274, so we will minus 261, and then here my dear student, we will get 13. Now here we have taken 9, so 29 into 9, we got 261. Then the number which we have taken, we will add it with the same number, and here you will get 29 plus 9, 9 plus 9, 18, 8, 1 carry, you will get 38. Now my dear student, again here this pair will take it down, and then this number will be 1350. Now my dear student, here again we have to find out a digit so that we can multiply the whole number with the same digit and get the value close to 1350. Now my dear student, here we can take digit 3. Now 3, 8, 3 into 3, if we multiply, then the value will get 1149, which is near to 1350. So we will subtract minus 1, 1, 4, 9. So my dear student, when we subtract, we get here 201. 383 into 3, we got 1149. So the same digit we will add, and then here we will get 3 plus 3, 6, 8, 3. So my dear student, we will get 3, 8, 3 plus 3, 6. Again we have to find here a number so that the whole number can be multiplied with the same number to get a value. Now here we can take 1, 2, 0 as a pair and bring here down. So we will try to find such a number which is close to 20100. So if we go on multiplying with 1, 2, 3, 4 and then 5, let's see what will be the answer. 3, 8, 6, 5 into 5. Now my dear student, if we multiply this, we will get 1, 9, 3, 2, 5. So 3, 8, 6, 5 into 5, we get 1, 9, 3, 2, 5. If we subtract, my dear student, then here we will get 7, 7, 5. We have multiplied by 5, so we will again add 5. So our number will be 5 plus 5, 10, 0, 1 carry, 6 plus 1, 7, 8, 3. My dear student, if you remember, we had a value 10 to the power 3. So we will take the decimal point, and after the decimal point we will take only 3 digits. Okay. Now my dear student, if you want to check whether our answer is correct, then you can check in this way. This value is double this value. Now if we take 1, 9, 3, 5 and double it, then we should get the answer, that is 3870. Let's see whether the answer is correct or not. 5 plus 5, 10, 0, 1 carry. 3 plus 3, 6 plus 1, 7. 9, 2 is 18, 8, 1 carry, 1, 2, 3. So my dear student, this value is double this value, and therefore the square root of 3.745, we got 1.935, and this answer we can use in our problem and solve the problem. So my dear student, here t is equal to root of 3.745 is 1.935 into 10 to the power 3. So my dear student, we can shift the digit. So we can write t is equal to 1935 second. T can also be written as 32 minutes and 15 seconds. So my dear student, here seconds we have converted into minutes and second. So T is equal to 1935 second, which can be converted. So we can get T is equal to 32 minutes and 15 seconds. This is the answer.